Valley, here we are. The break has just gone up the road. It's Chaz and Alex from Ride Bikes and Steven, teammate from Velo Kings. So it was frisky from the very first lap. I mean, I don't know. Chaz was smoking catnip before the race or something. Who knows, man? He was attacking, counterattacking. He was on fire, man. It was everything I had to pull him back a couple of times. I was pretty smoked by this point, and I was hoping Steven could get in a break with Alex. I thought he might have a better shot than Chaz because he might be able to go long. He's got similar fitness to Chaz. Chaz just has a little more experience, maybe a notch or two more on the fitness side too. So this is the race for the field sprint here. We're coming into one lap to go. Got Guy Banata on the front. Guy has been MIA from Pumpkin Valley, and you wouldn't know it from his fitness. He rode super strong. He's a Masters guy. I think he's a 50 plus guy. Been racing for a long time. Joined our team right in the off season, just earlier this year, and just doing some mountain bike stuff, and maybe some cross stuff a little bit. But said he hadn't done much road riding at all before this. It was hot too, guys. It was like, I don't know, 95 degrees. Felt like a lot hotter, especially the way this race popped off. Man, it was a good workout. So the break's up the road. They're not coming back. Again, two ride bikes and a Velo Kings up the road. So we're kind of sitting in, trying to recover a little bit. We know this is going to come down to a field sprint. No one else is really super motivated. I'm not going to go up the road. Nick, their sprinter in front of me here, he's not going to go up the road. So, and Matthew is allergic to wind, so he will surf wheels the entire race. Matty Daddy, it gets old, brother. Team Swift, Matthew Amara, good sprinter. Good on him for staying in this. This thing blew apart. So I guess we're a chase group because the rest of us is way out the back. So we're coming through our little headwind section here, coming up on Bell Lap, and I think we're all trying to maybe recover just a little bit here.
Some of that 1 minute.
Just telling Chaz or Nick to give me some 1 minute power.
There's only one a week of those.
We did a 1 minute power test earlier in the day. He and Chaz did. I think he peeled off like some ridiculous 740 or something. 1 minute power. These guys are strong. And teammate Richard took one for the team literally. He's not racing. He's running the transponders. That's right. We have transponders in a practice race. We're going to use the equipment on Saturday for the Ventana Hills circuit race, and thought it'd be good to do kind of a little practice shakedown with the hardware, software, etc. So you'll see him here up on the right. We've got the transponder wire taped to the pavement here. They've got lights flashing. It's kind of cool to see. It felt like we were landing on a runway, but there's the transponders and a little gathering of guys that maybe got popped off already. I mean, this thing blew apart on the first lap. It was stupid. It was fun. So now it's just Bell Lap. We're rolling along. Really, the guts of this video is just the last 2 minutes or whatever, setting up for the field sprint. But I don't know. Throw this in here too. Nice sunset, I guess. And so we're kind of just cruising along. I mean, I think we might get a glimpse of the breakaway here coming up the hill on the right, but they're gone ski, and they are not coming back. Let's see. Let's see. Look up on the right here. Let's see if we can see them coming up the hill. this road we have a little switchback here. Do we see them? Yeah, there they are. So they're motoring away. Look at that. I mean, you can count the time, I guess, and see what the time gap is.
The lamb to the slaughter.
The lamb to the slaughter. Yeah, young Steven, he's tends to get outfoxed by Chaz when they get in a break together. I think he's 0 for the win. Really good at second place in that break with Chaz. Tough guy to beat. Anyway, let me see here. Kind of glance at the timer. 20. They are about. I'm going to call that 35-second gap on bell lap. So I don't know if they played any games as far as pulling through or not. But Ride Bikes definitely they got the W again. And again, so this is kind of for the field sprint. And I'm just kind of sitting on Nick's wheel here. I like to stay seated on this thing. These guys like to stand out sometimes, but I don't know, sitting in the draft and just kind of holding power. So it looks like we got Guy behind me, and then is that Ryan? I think I'm maybe Ryan Kaler Swift on the Bianchi bike behind him. It's either him or Matthew. Let's see. I'd say we could see when they pull through, but you have to have your eyes peeled if it's Matthew pulling through. Shots fired, Matthew. So here we go, kind of ramping up along the top. Got just a light, kind of right to left, kind of crosswind here. Let's see, it is Matthew. So there's Matthew. Guy's wheel, and then Alex. He's a big dude behind me with the titanium frame there. He's just riding stronger every week. He doesn't even race. He just got into cycling like not that long ago, like within the last few months maybe. Nick knows he's on camera, so he's back there getting ready. Actually, he's getting ready to blow my doors off in the sprint. So. But this guy Alex is strong. He's a great wheel to follow too. He's a big guy, punches a big hole in the wind. He's good. He's one of those guys. He won't let a gap open up in front of him. He'll kind of, stay committed, so you don't have to really come around. So there's a guy kind of pulling off, shuffling through, and wait for the elbow. Wait for the elbow, and whoa. This is like a PR pull. I don't remember this. I take it back, Matthew. I mean, we're just cruising here, but good on you, man. There it is. He'll kind of slot back in. He's a good little sprinter. He's able to stay fresh. He rides real efficient. Surfs the wheels really good. We just raced the Chowchilla 2.0 on this past Saturday, and it was a good time. Got second in the Masters race, and got in a four-man chase group in the P1-2. Chaz got in the winning five-man break that ended up lapping the field. He got fifth, so good showing for Ride Bikes in that one. And I think they'll do good on Saturday at Ventana in the P1-2. I think Tyler Williams from Legion is coming. He'll probably be the stiffest competition. I'm registered for the 35 plus, the 45 plus, and the P1-2, and it's a hilly circuit race, and it's gonna be pretty warm, so I might have to pull out of one of those. Kind of see how the day unfolds. So we're coming into the final downhill here, and it's about 2.5 minutes to the line probably from this point. I remember now. I kind of fall off the back here a little bit so I could launch this crazy attack. I wanted a big gap open in front of me, so when I attacked, I went by him, go back by pretty hard. It's hoping to take a little bit out of Nick's legs, so we'd have a chance to sprint against him because he's super strong, super strong sprinter. And so that's why I've got this gap in front of me here, and here I go. Come through pretty hard, pretty fast. Force Nick to sprint to close it. And I probably should have let up because I screwed around. I almost got dropped here. I was so tired by this point. And so he comes around me, pours it on a little bit harder, like, hey, I'll see your attack and raise you one. And there's the last wheel. And now I'm like, oh, shoot, I shouldn't have done that. That's a pretty big gap and 2 turns to the finish. So I'm going to have to move up if I want to get in contention for that field sprint. So I think Nick was still pulling, so what I tried to hide behind these guys, so if he looked back he wouldn't see me. But I was able to get back on. So that's my teammate guy, Banana, in front of me. He's wanting to make sure I'm there. I think I said on here at some point. And so Guy's gonna kind of lead us out here, lead me out, and does a great job. I mean, Guy, you rode really strong, dude. That was really impressive. To not really do any road riding and just come out here and throw down. So here he goes. And he went pretty hard. I was really glad that Nick jumped on his wheel, and I got Matthew on mine. Matthew kind of let a little gap open up, but he's able to get back on. And we're rolling pretty hard right here. Guy is just, he's trying to get us to the corner before he dies off and kind of drop us onto that final turn. So he pulls off here. So now kind of up against Nick, and I figure I gotta jump before he does if this thing's gonna work. And so got Matthew kind of flanking my right side. Here I go. Got a decent jump. I'm like, man, do I have this? Because I didn't see Nick there. And then here he comes down to the line, and he gets me by about a half a bike. That was a hard sprint. That was a hard race. I mean, that was definitely good heat acclimation. It's like probably 96 degrees or something. So that's how it ended. So I didn't catch there's those guys pedaling back, the breakaway, but that was the field sprint. And so Nick he won the field sprint, got 4th. I guess I got 5th. But really good workout, Pumpkin Valley. Comment, like, subscribe. Trying to grow this channel. Hope you guys appreciate it. Ventana Hills on Saturday. Definitely run the cameras for that one. Thanks, guys.